Homeschooling is a growing trend not only in our country, but all over the world. While most people have a firm belief on the subject, not everyone knows what homeschooling actually entails, either in work involved, the legal responsibilities, the benefits of homeschooling, or even the reasons why families who choose to homeschool their children make the decision to do so. That's where a little bit of research comes in handy. This graph, which comes from information I found on the U.S. Department of Education's website, actually shows you that 25% of people that decide to homeschool their children do so because of their concern over the environment in the school available to them. 21%, which is a lot less than I figured it would be, actually do it to increase their family time, to have vacations, financial reasons, travel, distance to the school, those kind of things. 16% actually do it so that they can teach religious instruction to their children within the school programs. Now, added to that, you have 5% each for moral reasons, a physical or mental issue that the child themselves is going through, or those people that just want a non-traditional approach to schooling their children. The remaining 4% were unspecified reasons or other. One of the biggest issues, however, surrounding the average person looking into homeschooling their child or children is the work you have to put into it. Homeschooling is a lot of work. In Kentucky, by law, and you can find all of these statutes on http://www.lrc.ky.gov/statutes. You have to notify the superintendent 10 days before the local public school is set to open. And that's every year you plan to homeschool your child. And it doesn't stop there. This is a full-time job. Your children are required to attend class of some sort and actually be logged as attending for no less than 185 days for each term, or however long your local school has their children attending. Also, the laws state that these instructions have to include math, science, art, humanities, social studies, and practical living situations like home ec, and they have to also be allowed to express their creativity, both visual, music, dance, and dramatic arts. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but the first thing that came to my mind was, wow, that's a lot more work than I thought it would be. And that's not even counting all the extra time you'd need to learn the subject well enough to be able to answer all those unexpected questions that your kids are bound to come up with. And then there's grading and keeping up with those attendance logs and all of this other stuff. The local public school has secretaries and assistants to keep track of all of this. When you homeschool your kids, it's all on you. And you better have all of your stuff together, because if you don't, you're in trouble. Now, that being said, there are certain advantages to this kind of education. It might surprise you that homeschooled children routinely score higher on standardized tests, including the ACT and the SATs, than children in public schools. This graph, which I found on a homeschool advocacy website, which is www.hslda.com, actually shows that homeschooled kids, private or religious schools, and public schools. Now, I don't know about you, but that is a huge difference. Look at the difference here. Now, when you're looking at this, you also have to think, these children were grouped in not by their age, but by the actual grade that they were enrolled in. That means that if your 5-year-old is enrolled in a grade in your homeschooling program that is a grade or two ahead, which actually happens routinely when you get your children into homeschooling, then they're testing higher than that even, because they're actually being set with the kids that would be older and more mature than they are. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty impressive in itself. But now that you know why parents choose to homeschool their children, you know everything you'd possibly be getting yourself into if you decide to take your child's education into your own hands, and you know the benefits of homeschooling, what you do with the information is up to you.